Used to, when I was a kid, there weren't any turkeys, there weren't even any deer. If you wanted to hunt, typically you'd go out with some old timers and coon hunt, or maybe do a little grouse hunting, or obviously squirrel hunting was pretty much all we had to do.
There's big country back here, Tim, big country.
What we have now is a situation where there are a lot of hens, a whole lot of hens, and these male birds have got plenty of loving going on. You're looking at a knoll, you're looking over the hill, he's 300 yards away. How would you set up on that bird? You know he's over there, he's by himself, there's a little rise, he's down in the holler. How would you?
If he's 300 yards away and he don't know I'm there, I'm not gonna call to him at all. I'm gonna move in closer, pick my spot. And when I get a good spot, then I'm gonna set up, then I'm gonna call to him. Most beginners make a mistake. They're down in the hollow, turkey's up on the ridge, he gobbles, they start calling to him and they're going up the hill trying to get to him. Turkey's sitting up there gobbling and looking, waiting for that hen to come to him, spots him every time. The best thing to do is get into position first, and then call.
He doesn't know I'm here. Get down, set up, what are you gonna do? It's late afternoon, sun's shining, he's out there just gobbling every now and then, looking for somebody. What's the first noise you're gonna make?
Hen yips.
He gobbles instantly. He gobbles again. He gobbles again.
Same thing, I'm gonna really point on him. I'm gonna cut at him and yelp at him, and he's just hammering and he's coming.
Then he shuts up.
Then I shut up.
That's where a lot of people make a mistake. He shuts up, you don't hear anything.
That's the thing. You're doing all this cutting and tacking, he's not gobbling, you don't know where he's at. Best thing to do is be quiet. He'll find you. Almost always.
And you wait, 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 and nothing. It's 15 minutes.
I got to say, you need to wait some more, because as soon as you stand up, he's gonna go, he's gonna be gone.
What do you do with a bird that's next to impossible? What are some tricks that you might use to help somebody who's got a bird that's hung up? Or?
Well, first of all, a bird that's hung up, usually the first thing I try to do on a bird that's hung up is change calls. And if I can move without him seeing me, I'll move to a different position. If that don't work, I just get quiet and wait.
And many times I've been so wore out, I'm like, I'm done with this bird, and stand up. And when you stand up, your level playing field is different. There he is, and there he's gone. When they hear you make a noise, they know where you are.
Oh, you could go out in the middle of the field and dig a hole and get down in it and make one call. He'll walk over and look right down at you.
Exactly.
We was talking earlier about a tom being hung up. Right here's one of the things that I do to try to break him. If this don't break him, and then more than likely he ain't gonna come. You're gonna have to move. You know, if you can get away with moving on him, that'll be my next step. But if this don't move him, I'm in trouble. This is called the fighting purr, and gobbling to the fighting purr, and the cutting and cackling. This is what it sounds like. And while you're doing this, Tim, you got to be watching, because a lot of times that bird will come running in. And also, in one instance in the woods one day, I had a coyote charge me. And I'm telling you, man, when he got stopped.
Because the coyote's thinking, oh, they're all involved in each other. I'm like.
It's easy cooking, easy picking right there.
Box call. When do you like to use a box call?
One of my favorite times is early morning, and I'm trying to get the bird to gobble on the roost. And when I'm going to do a fly down cackle. Now, I can do it on a mouth call, slate call, glass call, but a box is just very rare.
Really?
Yep.
Let me hear you fly down cackling.
And we're going to start off, she's sitting on the limb, she's going to do some clucks, she's going to get a little bit excited because she's getting ready to sail out, and then she'll do the cackle, then she'll hit the ground. She's on the ground now.
I, a lot of times, am solely dependent upon a slate. Now, I can do a little purring. I'm not that good at purring with a mouth call. I like a mouth call, too. But I like to hunt on rainy days. You know, on a lot of rainy days, you get up and set up on the edge of the field. They're going to be there. Now, here I am in this, and I'm getting a situation. I set my call down, and One big splat drop of rain and you're done. You're done.
This striker that we designed here is called the cottonmouth striker to do away with that problem. If you got one of these in your vest, you're good to go, rain or shine. So I'll demonstrate it dry and then I'll wet it and show you and see. You'll see it stays pretty much the same. And then when you take the thing and you put the water on it.
Now, is this a regular slate or is this a slate that's been designed to?
No, this is a regular slate.
That's a regular slate.
Yeah,
so it's just a striker.
Yeah, it's the striker that does it.
Okay.
And when you put the water on it.
That's disaster right there.
You know, it's right there, the puddle of water. And it don't change the sound. The pitch is the same. So rain or shine, that bird's gonna, you know, he's gonna keep on coming.
I sort of play it by ear, you know, if I call, he calls right on top of that, then I'm gonna hammer him because that's the fun part of it. But if he's waiting, if there's some seconds goes by between the time that I call and he gobbles, then I'm gonna call slower, I'm gonna call softer. I'm not gonna do all the harsh stuff, all the cuts and the cackles and all that stuff. It's gonna be soft.
Patience, like you said, is the most important thing. Don't be afraid to sit on a tree and hour if you have to.
Well, again, you know, if there's birds gobbling everywhere and I'm fooling with this bird and he don't want to come, I'll go find what it wants to. But if he's the only game in town, I'll stay with him.
You better stick on him.
Hook up with somebody that knows the trade, you know, that's been out there and hunted before, and persevere. Stay after them, and it's an all-day thing if you've got the time to stay out there all day. Daylight is magical. 9 o'clock, at late morning gobble, around noon to 1 o'clock, and for some reason, 4 in the evening. 4 in the evening. If that bird's gobbling at 4 in the evening, there's a real good chance he's going to come to your call if you hit a call to him. I don't know what it is. He's trying to hook up for a roost or what, Tim, but now it's a magic number right there.
Don't forget, in Kentucky, you know, you can hunt all day. And don't give up, you know, just because the goblins quit, you know, at 10 o'clock in the morning, stay out there.
What's different between hunting in the morning and hunting in the afternoon?
Well, in the afternoon, you're not going to hear all this gobbling. But as you mentioned earlier, you've got these gobblers, and they got hens with them, and you can't do anything with them late in the day. That's the key. And if you can get a turkey to gobble you late in the day, and you can shoot straight, you're going to be using one of your tags.